This week, we built this bird swing from girls. Join us this week as we enrich our chickens' lives by building this chicken swing completely from scratch. That means cutting down the trees, milling our lumber, debarking, charring, putting it all together, and making it all swing.
Hello, everybody.
Hey guys, so as you are well aware, Trina's almost falling as always, and we are going to build ourselves a chicken swing of sorts today. They are very excited. But the one fun thing about this one is that we're going to try and kind of source all the materials ourselves. So we're going to get some posts, we're going to get some like lumber, dimensional lumber, and some like more natural sized sticks. I don't know, branches. So that's what they're actually sitting on or roosting on. So it's healthier for their feet. And we'll see if we can have some fun with some chickens today. Let's go see if we have any posts.
Yes.
Or if we have any posts that are good for lumber for us. Because we need, well, I'll explain when we get down there what we need.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Let's get down to the wood and then we'll talk about what we need.
Okay. And
we are just outside where we do all the wood splitting and all that. And we have a lot of the wood that I've been clearing all summer kind of stored up. And some of them are good for like firewood over here because they're all janky, and then these are kind of for potential posts or building stuff with. So I think we're going to grab a couple of these to work from. So I think the plan is we're going to kind of do like your stereotypical kind of hammock setup where you have two posts and then you'd have it hanging, but instead we're going to build like a little frame and then have it suspended from each corner so that you can have a bunch of birds on there and it can kind of be wild and crazy and fun, hopefully. So this is for enrichment. This should keep them like entertained and everything. So we'll see what happens with it. But if it doesn't work, we're going to use these two posts for other forms of enrichment. Like there's like some cool food stuff you can do, and who knows? We'll see. So we're going to pick out some posts. I think those would be really very beefy. I mean, there might be a waist actually.
No, let's do that one. Okay, I'm sold. That's the longest vlog I've ever seen.
No, it's not. We haven't had a chance to
use the peeler yet.
To use the peeler like fully. We've just tested it out.
Yeah, and then the bee thing happened or the wasp thing happened, and then we had to run. It was a whole thing.
And then Katrina's like, I want to try using that for doing firewood, and then she's now grown up to the 2 series.
Because look at these guns. Bodybuilder.
Oh, there they are. Sorry. Okay, so let's we're gonna go get our saws and our peelers. What is that? You do that all the time. Oh, it's her flexing. Okay, we're gonna go get our chainsaws. We're gonna go get our chainsaws and we'll be right back. Okay. That far. So we have the tools we need. I'm gonna cut off the end, and then Katrina's going to start peeling. Which we'll
share the job.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do like half and half or
something. Sure. I mean, I'm not.
Or I can do it all?
You can do it all. I really don't mind. Because I'm going to go get the stuff needed for the torch. We'll do it in the wheelbarrow parking.
Oh, nice.
We have wheelbarrow parking for some reason, and we'll do it there. So let's get cutting and peeling.
Okay, let's do this thing. It's a little bit unstable, so we're going to strap it with the like car straps. So he's gone to get them in the truck, and then he'll put it on so it doesn't like move. So he doesn't have to like stay here while I like peel it. Macarena. That song is not even on. Nothing is on. Oh, that's good.
Okay. I mean, I could lift it with my weight, but like, you may not be able to. Don't try it. So yeah. There we go. So that's pretty good. I was really, actually, I'm really happy with that compared to hand drawing it.
Yeah.
No way. So one thing I did notice is that you have to make sure, the saw is like fully revved up.
Okay.
When you go in, or you get these like big gouges out, or like
Yeah.
not the big gouges, sorry, but like the the chattering, I guess.
Oh yeah,
And if you're like, this is oak, so this is really hard.
yeah.
But once you get down, if you let that saw slow down, it's gonna do that too, even if you're fully revved up. So depends on the wood. I think if we're doing something like aspen or poplar or birch, you'd be like,
wood?
yeah, no problem at all,
Okay.
whatever. But for something like this, you have to just be a little more careful.
Cool.
Okay, so now we need to do what?
Cut it in half?
Yes. So we're at 77 3/4.
Okay.
77 are you writing it down?
No, I'm gonna make a line with the
Oh, that's good. 77 3/4.
on there.
Right there, yeah. There you go. Super smart. Show them. Show the people. Show the people this. This is awesome.
We didn't have a marker, so I grabbed a little piece of stick and leaf to make a line. And there's my line. Survival skills right here. Leaving notes everywhere.
Okay, let's see. Let's measure and see how.
Is that super heavy?
It's not. I wouldn't say super heavy, but it's not light. Can you bring the other one out so we can see how close they are to one another? Let's see how close we were with our random.
There.
They're close?
Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty good for a chainsaw. I'm very proud of this because I'm just learning how to be accurate with the chainsaw, and that's pretty close.
That is pretty close. And then this is the other side. Over here. See? That's pretty close too.
I'm happy with that.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
10 out of 10, baby.
Okay, so we're gonna go burn these.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fun.
Fire.
Fire.
Fuego. Fuego.
We decided on a spot.
We just talked. We just conversated, and we figured out. Actually, the chickens are digging it out for us right now. It's gonna take 3 weeks, but it's worth it. So the plan here is we're gonna do the posts. Do you want to stand where the one post is?
Yes. Post and post.
We're 2 posts. Put the post back there. Susan. They're upset because they probably won't go on it, so they want something for them. So we're gonna put the post there. I think it's best because it'll give us shelter from the sun most of the year, and then if we want to build something over top of it later, we have room, etc., etc. So
Yeah.
I think that'll work.
Yeah.
So we'll get started on that. I think I'll probably end up doing a lot of the digging right now because Katrina's shoulders are tired from the peeling of the bark for a minute. We're back.
Everybody's gone for a snack.
We're gonna give everyone snacks so we can talk. Okay. We're gonna do the 2 spots here. It's about 6.5 feet apart from each other. So that'll give us kind of some, swing action. We don't want, it to be the same distance apart as our
because
platform.
they could like hit stuff.
Yeah, you want some space between,
Yeah.
So we'll do something like that. Figure that out and go from there.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna start digging.
Yeah, I can. What do you think, Pinky? Oh, that was good.
I think you're faster than Katrina is right now. Our inspectors. Stands on this rack. So. Yeah. Woo! Boy, am I tired. That was a lot of work. I don't know what you're complaining about. All joking aside, Katrina did great there.
Whew, I have practice.
Yeah, she's getting better at digging holes.
For your grave. Just kidding. Just kidding, Nan.
So we're all good there. So we've dug the holes. Frost line around here is like 30, so between 36 and 42 inches, they say. So 3 to 3.5 feet. We got down to about 24 inches, so just shy, 23 inches, just shy of 2 feet, and hit a massive rock there. That's good enough. This is just a swing for chickens if it heaves in the fall or the spring, I mean.
Yeah.
whoop-de-doo. I mean, we can adjust the rope too. If they like really like it and they use it all the time, and it becomes
Oh, like if it's too lopsided.
yeah, if it
then we
becomes
can
one
fix
comes up
it.
too high, we'll just change the rope up, and
Yeah.
then it'll be level, and then we'll fix it again in a month. So
Yeah.
whatever, not a big deal. So we're gonna pivot from this to doing the posts so that they'll be ready for tomorrow, so we can put them in the ground.
Yes,
So
because they have to cool off.
yeah, ideally we won't be able to handle them for a while, right?
Okay.
So we'll do that.
Okay, so step 3.
Step 3. Here we are. We're down in the wheelbarrow parking. There's going to be a parking spot for the truck, but the tree above it is too sketchy. So for the time being, it only holds wheelbarrows and tires that we're going to paint. But more on that later. I have my Power Fist 250,000 BTU propane torch kit with piezo ignition. This guy here, a little boop boop. So we have welding gloves so I can handle the wood. We have a hose running right now, and I have a second hose that we can grab in about, I don't know, 45 seconds max if we need to. We're gonna be as safe as possible. I don't want any fires around here, but we're gonna do one log at a time. It's our first time doing this, so we're gonna play around with seeing how much we need to burn them and whatnot, and go from there. I do believe these can be quite loud, so you may not hear much from us until afterwards. So, okay, we'll get started.
That wasn't scary at all. He's gonna make the ground wet, so it's a little bit easier.
Firewood blaze, crackling light, wooden post in the night. For the chicken swing a sign, summer day so fine. Sweat dripping, working hard, charred post in the yard.
So we just did our first post. I think it looks really good. It's fairly evenly charred. You can see some of the water coming out. We don't know how well this will work. We're just having fun with it, trying things out that are new. But I noticed with this guy, you got to ramp it up slowly. I'm used to Bunsen burners, and you can just crank those things. So a little bit of gas, and then you move it up. You're good to go. We had issues at the beginning. I didn't have that on fully. That was the issue. So have this fully closed, if nothing will come out, have that fully on, and then you can turn this on normally. Start this low and you're good to go. So I'm gonna do this guy real quick. I don't know how long it takes, but it doesn't take long compared to using like a campfire approach. So if you have propane, I think this is a great solution for you. So here we go, we'll go again.
Building swings with strings, burning posts, gotta glow, swing for chickens, row by row, sample pleasures like this stove, feel the rhythm, watch it go.
Action!
So we're back, it's the next morning, well I guess it's early afternoon now. We have 3 things we need to do before we can get back down to some lumber. Step 1 is we need to put the logs in the holes. The next step is we need to fill the holes with dirt and make sure these are somewhat plumb. Step 2 was put the posts in the ground and fill them in, and they look like they are natural trees now. I don't think anyone would know any different. I think they look great. Next step, measure the distance between the two. 82 inches. 82 inches. 82 inches. We're gonna get down there and be like, was it 72 inches? Done. So there, everything we need up here is finished now. We're gonna head down in a second to start cutting some more wood and getting some branches to go in between. We are down at the milling station. So we have this log here, which is 13 feet. I'm gonna cut 6 feet off of it because it's quite straight. And I think it'll make for good, quite straight, and it'll make for really good lumber. So we're gonna cut this guy at the 72-inch mark. Did we said it was 82?
Ah,
82, I didn't
he
forget.
remembered.
Yeah. So we're gonna give that cut, and then we'll put on the rail, and then we'll get milling. This is poplar, I believe, so it probably won't hold up super strong forever up there, but easy to mill. So we'll see how long it lasts. We're gonna char it too, I think.
Okay.
So We'll go from there. Okay,
Cool.
let's cut this.
He just likes fire, guys.
That's right. So we got the rail put on way easier with this wood. We put in some extra screws as well. We were about 2 inches low so that we don't hit the screws again. Katrina's off checking at what I'm pretty sure is a squirrel who just ruffled a bunch of leaves. She was barking at it, so that'll...
If it's like a fox or something.
Yeah.
Like a baby deer.
Yep. Really, really small baby deer. Wow, well, that was exciting. See, our bar on the 291 is like I think it's 20 inches or 18 inches. I'm not even sure. I have to measure it. But we're like, if we were 1 centimeter longer, we'd clear it no problem every time. But we're like literally just on the edge of how big this thing is. So
Yeah.
we just need a slightly larger bar, and then everything will be fine. It's just it's not the wood slowing us down. It's our apparatus. So that was a real pain in the butt. Well, we don't need to use it again, so now we can just cut our 1-inch boards.
Yeah.
And go to town. So we're gonna readjust the height of this guy, and then we'll cut 2 more. There we go, look at this. Woo!
Ooh, proud.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
And it's not made out of, I'm hardly yelling, but it's not made out of,
You are yelling.
it's not made out of oak, so I can just lift it. Look at this. That's awesome. Okay, 1 down. So this is our first board, I think, that we've cut that has been uneventful. Oh, look, and the bark comes right off. Fantastic. Okay, so we have the lumber we need. Now all we need to do now is put these together into a nice frame, and then put some branches and, not sticks, but wood on there so that they can kind of roost. Shall we bring the lumber up?
Yes.
Okay. Well, hello, we're back. So we just charred these guys up just so they have the same aesthetic. It is quite dirty. A lot of people will wire brush it or sand it down a little bit, but that's way too organized for us. So we're just gonna cut the boards. We're gonna cut this for our side pieces now. We're gonna make them 30 inches. This is a board we milled a while back, one of Katrina's boards. So we're gonna cut these to 30 inches and then screw them all together, and then we have our frame. Pretty simple. And then I also have a 3/4 inch paddle bit or spade bit or whatever, I don't know, cut a hole out of, so that we can string the rope through as well. So you'll see that in a minute too. Okay, we're good. We're back. It got loose in cutting a tree down somehow. One. What? It's almost like I came prepared.
Maybe give it a little bit of a lip.
Yeah, let's give it lips. Everyone loves a good lip. So what we might want to do, because our screws are like 1.25 inches. We may want to do both sides of the screws later. So, and I have some red ones. Yeah, just drive them deep, you know.
Oh, wait, are we getting this side a lip too?
Whatever you want. I don't know. What kind of lip?
Like inside.
And so wait, like this?
Yeah.
Oh, an overhang, you mean?
That's what I said.
This is an overhang.
And why is this a lip then?
No.
I put it like this.
Yeah, that's an overhang. That's an overhang. That's what I was doing. Yeah. That's what you're saying. Hi, welcome to the Homestead. I don't know why everyone leaves.
Rude.
Her fault. So we just finished putting, or I should say Katrina just finished putting the screws in and drilling the holes for the rope. I guess it's like a rope swing. So I think we do 3 or 4, maybe 4. So like one here of the branches.
Oh, so you're not putting them all together.
No. That way they'll have space to go.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not sure how much you missed, but we just did the underneath of all of our pedestal log thingies, whatever they're called, branches. So we shaved the bottoms down with the peeler that we used the other day. It's not perfect, but they go down flat now and pinch your fingers. So they don't rock, but we also only have like 1.5 inch screws. So this also lets us screw them in well too. So it's Katrina's time to shine, and she's gonna try and see if we can secure these guys into this guy. So Katrina just had a great idea. Why don't we just screw them from underneath? Which we know will fit because we've done it before.
There you go. We are done. Just kidding.
Well, we're done like the
main part.
The main part and the theoretically hard part. I hope hanging it's not gonna be too hard.
I think it's gonna be really hard.
Yeah. And then we'll see if the chickens like it or not.
I'm gonna bribe them.
Yeah, it might take a day.
I think I have blueberries left, so.
It might take a couple days if we don't bribe them. So let's bribe them so we can show you guys.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and say next time you see us, we'll be up in the run.
Yes.
Yes.
We're gonna be using these today.
So using those hooks will give us we'll make it a lot easier. You don't have to tie something around here, then have the rope hang out or whatever. So we'll put those in.
Gonna do them like sideways?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100% like that. There we go. Okay. Let's see if she fits, or should I do a bigger one? Too hard? Okay, so I think you can kind of get an idea what's going on here. We don't want the swing to be too high, because if it falls, we don't want it to fall on anybody. And
it's quite heavy too.
It is quite heavy. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of actual swinging, so I don't think it's not like they're going to get taken out from it going fast. And if it does do that, we can actually anchor the bottoms to the post so it only moves like 6 inches.
Yeah.
If we need to, but we'll worry about that when the time comes.
Oh, first guest.
Yeah.
Second
Okay.
guest.
Well, I think they already like it, so we'll see what happens when it swings. If need be, we'll just make it so it barely moves,
Yeah.
but just a little bit, and that'll keep them interested.
Yeah.
This is mainly for enrichment for them, so they have something fun to play with.
Yeah.
So we have this rope here. This is like a polypropylene weatherproof UV resistant rope. Its working load limit is 110 pounds. This thing weighs about 90, but we're going to be using first off 2 sides of it, so that's 210 pounds we can do.
Okay.
And then we're going to double up the rope.
Okay.
So it's more like 440 pounds that this thing can hold. So it should be able to hold me when we're finished.
Okay.
Should be.
Yeah.
Yep. Tight. And trim the edges. I can't lift it. Ready? Watch out, girlie.
So in theory, I could.
Hold my weight at least. Should be able to hold your weight too.
Oh, I feel like
Yeah.
it's gonna break.
We're stretching it. I only weigh 45 pounds, so it's fine. Hey! Look at this.
Look at us. You can do it, baby.
Whoa, whoa.
Don't forget to squeeze the glutes.
Holy crap. We made a chicken swing thingy. And even Harold's excited about it. This week was really fun.
Yeah.
We're dirty, we're messy, we're hot, we're sweaty. We had a good time. We didn't fight, which is awesome. We used a whole bunch of skills that we learned this year, plus some new ones like the charring of wood.
Yeah.
We got to use our debarker, we got to use chainsaws, we got to mill, we got to use a torch. Holy heck, we used everything today. So
Yeah.
this was super fun. I hope you guys had fun. The girls are enjoying it already. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you enjoyed this, please leave us a comment, give us a like. If you haven't already, subscribed. And as always,
Be my friend.
thanks guys. See you next week.
Firewood blaze, crackling light, wooden post in the night. For the chicken swing a sign, summer day so fine. Sweat dripping, working hard, charred posts in the yard. Life simple.